The Keeper Special for Fantasy Hoops 17. FlaGGFFCUTIL. Hi, it's the Commissioner. I got my screen recording sorted out. And now we're going to have a video. I'm going to talk as fast as I can. I'm going to show you who's off the board for the draft coming up. Starting on October 10th. This is the first year that 3 keepers will be available if the third is a rookie from the previous year. So maximum could have been 48 keepers, but not everyone took advantage of that. In fact, not everyone took advantage of using just their 2 keepers. We'll see about that as we go. 41 players out of 176 will have been pre-selected for this year's FHI draft. We're going to go through the keepers who have been selected by round, and I'm going to show you their pick number, as you can see right there. Spoilers, with number 19 being the first one. And I'm going to compare that to their Yahoo ADP, ADP standing for Average Draft Position. So we'll let you know compared to where they've been picked by one of our FHI managers, where they're being picked on average by Yahoo users. Now, of course, that doesn't mean shit, and ranks don't mean shit, but it might give you some indication of the value that that keepers manager is getting. Just a little quick breakdown of a key. If you see an orange pick, that's a pick that has been traded, but it's also in all caps, because if you see a yellow pick, that is a keeper. So if you see one that is in all caps, the manager's name in all caps, but it's yellow, that is a traded pick that has been used for a keeper. If you see an asterisk, that means that this is a repeat keeper. The manager has kept this keeper, or the player has been kept in previous seasons. If you see an R in parentheses after the player's name, that is a rookie keeper. If you see a number in parentheses, that is that they have slid or been moved from a different round as opposed to their actual draft value. So somebody who has draft keeper value in the 11th round might have to have been moved up to the 10th, and so then you would see 11 in parentheses. Cool, that's it for that. Let me flip over my page here that has my ADPs, and we'll start with Kevin in the third pick of round 2, pick number 19, taking Kevin Durant. This keeper has now been traded twice, from Gage to Mark, and now from Mark to Kevin. And this is still Kevin Durant of the Durant rule. Amazing. I can't even remember what that Durant rule is anymore. So ADP of Durant is 20.5, and Kevin gets him at pick number 19. That's it for round 2. First keeper in round 3, down here at pick number 43, pick number 11 of the third round, Jamal Murray for Aaron for the Magic City Wings. I traded him Jamal Murray years ago. He's kept him multiple times. Jamal Murray's ADP is 42. So yeah, a little value there for Aaron. Let's move on to round 4. Tick, 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 tick. Great, here we go. In the 4th round, pick number 11, Mark Rant. He was Rances with Wolf last year. Right now he's only got one Rant, and that's Ja Morant. At pick 58, Ja, ADP of 40, so that seems to be pretty good. Then down here at pick number 15, here we go with the West End Pie guys. John repeating his keeper of Chet Holmgren. Average draft position of 25, and John gets him at pick 62 for my division opponent, the West End Pie guys. Let's move on to round 5. Tick, 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 tick. Here we go. At pick number 70, Eddie is staying emotionally connected to Aaron Gordon. Even though his ADP is over 100, Eddie's going to get him at number 108. But you never know, Aaron Gordon. Like, what if he shoots really well? What if the free throws clean up? You know, he could be worth that. Pick number 72 in the round 5. Pick number 9, Brandon Miller. This is another Casey. Another That's Amore. Brandon Miller, 54.7 is his ADP, so there's some value there. And then, so these are all repeats, asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Tom at pick number 73, round 5, pick 10, Franz Wagner, 35 is his ADP. And next, Sam, rolling it back with Jalen Brunson. His ADP 23, and Sam gets him here another year, pick number 74. On to pick 13 of round 5, Joel. Will he be giddy up again? I don't know. Tyrese Maxey, though, what's that? 3. Okay, so Tyrese Maxey, repeat pick for him with the asterisk, has slid down to round 5 because Joel didn't have any 3rd or 4th round picks. So he slid from round 3 to 5. So he gets him at pick number 76, even though Maxey's ADP is 20.2. Wow, what value. Then here we go. The final contract year picked up for Darius Garland. His ADP is 68. I get him at pick 77. He won't start the year playing basketball, but you know, he's a longtime franchise stalwart for the Golden Winery, and I will take him with pick 14 of the 5th round, even though he has 3rd round keeper value, if you follow all that. On to round 6, pick number 2, Seth Ivica Zubac. Incorrect accent given there. ADP of 36 for pick 82. Pretty good, Seth. Big center action. Now down to a Thompson, 87, a new keeper. Both of these new keepers value from last year in round 6. Round 6, of course, is the first round that you can keep a player from the previous year. Amen Thompson in Houston. MPLS Hipster Beards. Sam getting Amen, whose ADP is 27, getting him at pick 87. Yikes. Repeating the Walker Kessler show at pick 12 of round 6 is Eddie Kessler, another center. Value there because his ADP is 55. Then I've got a traded pick. And then, speaking of centers, here's Kevin. Pick number 93 in the 6th round. Jakob Poeltl, another incorrect accent. Poeltl's ADP, let's see my handwritten list. Poeltl. Maybe I didn't write it down. I think it was pretty good. Am I going to try to go find this, or am I just going to ignore it? Hey, you guys look it up. What was Poeltl's actual ADP? Because that one I didn't transcribe. I know this is a good one, Kevin. Don't worry. This is a smart pick. Great. Let's get on to round 7. Here we go. Desmond. Pick 97. First pick of the 7th round. The holder of the very first pick of the draft, Desmond's only keeper this year. Desmond only going with one keeper. I just want to switch over here and see, like, he had some other options like Nick Richards, Grayson Allen, Zach Edey is a rookie in the 6th, but Desmond's like, nah, I'm just doing one keeper. Miles Bridges, reformed bad person, hopefully. First pick of the 7th round, 97. Miles Bridges' ADP was 68. For Josh, next one, Dante DiVincenzo, 9th round keeper value, but he has to move up to round 7 for Josh to use him. So that's pick number 98 to take DiVincenzo, whose ADP I can't find. I guess there were a couple of these I didn't copy down when I went through. No, 124. So that's value for Josh to take DiVincenzo. Timberwolves? Repeat keeper for Fury of John Starks, former Knick. Jalen Williams. Wow, John just keeps the Thunder show going. Pick number 99, Jalen Williams, ADP of 22.3. Wowzers, and John gets him at pick 99. Look out. Then pick number 101. This was a fun one from last year. Nick Bell, Katie's troll account. He was injured at the start of last season and playing for Boston, and Nick drafted him in the 7th round with an eye on keeping him, and now he's been traded to Nick's team, the Hawks. So how about that? Pick 101 for Kristaps Porzingis. That is the worst accent, and I didn't even try to make it right. ADP of 55 for pick 101. And then we jump down to another repeat keeper, the Glass Griffins, pick number 105, Jalen Duren, ADP of 55.2. So 105, that's like 50 pick value, theoretically. That's it for round 7. Let's tick over round 8. Let's talk about value. Last year, 8th round, Dyson Daniels, most improved player. Didn't he win that award? James with pick number 113. Dyson's ADP is actually 37.5. Holy cow. Great nab there. Would expect him to be kept for a little while. Jumping down later in round 8, pick number 13 of round 8, Nick Bell with the other Thompson brother, Ausar Thompson. What do we got on him? ADP of 90 for pick 124. Then with pick 14 of the 8th round, Nick Prestamon with Denny Abdia. Breakout season last season. And he is selected here with pick 125, though his ADP is 54.6. Wow, people really going hard on Denny. Yikes. Alex Sarr is our first rookie. He was picked in the 8th round by John last year, and he gets kept here. Alex Sarr's ADP around 77 for pick number 126. Then Josh had like no picks in like the 9th and 10th round, so a couple guys moving up into earlier rounds. Santi Aldama, 11th round actual value, and he will be pick number 127 for Josh, ADP of 113. Cool. Let's move on to round 9. Tick, 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 tick. Kobe White, really good pick last year in round 11 from Reinsdorf and Sons, Nick Prestamon. 132 is the actual pick number for Kobe with a Y. I'm sorry, Kobe with a C. That makes more sense. Oh yeah, and with a Y. Anyway, pick number 132 for an ADP of 61. Wowzers. Then Mark didn't have great options. Mark is here in London with me right now, and we did some chatting about this, and he went with Wendell Carter in round 9. Now, Wendell has a high upside, I think. This is not super value because his ADP is 140. Mark gets him at pick 135. Jumping down to Magic City Wings, Aaron. Repeat the keeper, Naz Reid, 9th round here. That's what he did, kept him as last year, yeah? Little gulp of coffee there for me, as we have a little Minnesota section here coming up. Naz Reid kept in the 9th round. Pick 139, ADP of 89. Good job. I will keep, for the first time, Jaden McDaniels acquired in that trade that I made with Nick late in the year. I'll get him at pick 141. With ADP just under 108, so value there for me. Not massive value, but I'll take it. Peyton Pritchard, 6th man of the year. So wait, did James have 6th man of the year and most improved player? Peyton Pritchard, need to squeeze out this cell a little bit. 11th round value, but moved up to round 10 for James at the first pick of round 10. So pick number 145. This white boy's ADP, as I'm looking at my list, is 75 for pick 145. James, the reigning champ, will take it. Next up, let's talk about it. KC, Jalen Johnson, injured most of last year, but still, what a super great value pick. Second time he's kept him. This is actually 9th round value in round 10, so he slid down around 153 is the actual pick number for Jalen Johnson, and 26.5 is his ADP. Wowzers. Moving on, the Rookie of the Year, another part of that trade between me and Nick Bell, Katie's troll account, and Pie Guy's trade. Pick number 156, 13th pick of round 10, Stephon Castle, the Rookie of the Year. Nick gets him at pick 156, his ADP 113. Interesting year coming up for San Antonio. Some mouths to feed, so we'll see. All right, wrapping up here then, round 11, and as per usual, there are a shit-ton of keepers in round 11, so let's talk about them shits. Round 11, Desmond will actually make a selection with the first pick, but then, who's this? Josh, rookie keeper, Yves Missi. From Memphis, pick number 162 with an ADP of 137. Now this is the winery biggest regret. I had to cut Maras in the playoff last week of the playoffs last season, and I wanted to keep him as my rookie keeper. It's not going to happen because Nick scooped him up, and we'll keep him at pick 164. He has an amazing, people are really getting into the idea of him. 96.6 is his ADP, and Reinsdorf and Sons does have 2 Chicago Bulls. We see you, Nick. DeAndre Hunter being kept, go Cavs, by Joel with a traded pick, as you can see from the all caps on his name, at pick number 167. Hunter's ADP at 133. Jared McCain, the rookie keeper for Casey at 168, injured to start the year, so we'll see how that works out for Casey. He has a ADP that I'm having. Maybe I should just put that on the spreadsheet. Anyway, 137, so still pretty good value. Isaiah Collier for Hipster Beards, Sam at pick 170. Collier 135 on the ADP, and now Reed Shepard with the Van Vliet situation, very interesting. Might get a whole lot more valuable. 172 for Joel. Even though his ADP is down at 123. I'll take Keyshawn George. I had a couple other options for my rookie keeper, Jalen Wells and Ryan Dunn for Phoenix were options for me, but I'm going to go with Keyshawn George and his hair at pick number 173. His ADP 139er. Justin Edwards for Kevin at 174. I don't even know where that ADP is. Sorry, Kevin, I did a bad job looking up your ADPs. Tari Eason, the only non-rookie keeper. Oh no, DeAndre Hunter, one of the only non-rookie keepers. 175 pick. Tari Eason 122.6 value for Seth. And finally, the Bona. Show me that Bona. It's Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft, the rookie keeper for James, last year's champion, 176, pick number 176, Bona. You know, if it's an Embiid type season, this could be very valuable, ADP of 141. So there you have it. Those are the keepers, 16 minutes, and wow, I made it. I'm going to upload this. You don't. If you watch this, you didn't even have to. This is just a lot of me talking because I'm going to share the spreadsheet as well. But stay tuned. Very soon, we're going to get information about Casey sharing with us the software stuff for this year's slow draft commencing on October 10th, 10/10, no matter what country you live in. Thanks, gentlemen. See you soon. Bye-bye.